So last weekend, Leicester City's new record-breaking transfer striker started and scored 2 goals. That's right, we've got a player analysis for Islam Slimani coming up next.
I think I'd be better off all alone.
What's up guys, and welcome to JNO United, bringing the best in football news, entertainment and games. Today we're doing a player analysis of Islam Slimani. A couple of you asked for it, and he had a great start to his career at Leicester City, scoring 2 goals against Burnley. But before we get into that, make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button if you're supporting the channel during this new FIFA 17 period, and also smash that thumbs up button if you're just happy to see that I'm still doing FPL videos, because I know a lot of you were worried that I'd stop doing them, and this is the second for the week. And also make sure, because the deadline is coming close, to vote for me in the FBA Awards, Football Blogging Awards. Links are in the description down below to vote for me, and let's get into the player analysis. Now, Islam Slimani has moved to Leicester City for 29.7 million, which is their club record transfer fee for a player. Now, if you look at Leicester, did they really need a striker? They had Vardy, they had Okazaki, they bought in Armin Musa, who can play up there. So it didn't seem like a position that they generally needed to strengthen. That being said, on his debut, Islam Slimani scored twice against Burnley and could be that attacking threat that the Premiership isn't used to, which can catch teams off guard. I mean, everyone knows what Mahrez and Jamie Vardy are now capable of. Everyone knows Christian Fuchs is good at putting balls into the box, as is Mark Albrighton. Everyone is aware that Danny Drinkwater is a better midfielder than we thought he was this time last year. So perhaps some new blood is exactly what Leicester need to keep their spot in the top parts of the table. Now, unfortunately, there isn't a lot of stats available for Islam Slimani on the internet. The Portuguese league, for some reason, isn't a league that a lot of these stats websites actually keep up to date with. So I've only really got goals to go off of to do this player analysis, but because you guys asked for it, I thought I'd do it anyway. If we look at the 2013-2014 season at Sporting Lisbon, Islam Slimani had 10 starts. That's not including substitute appearances. And in that season, he got 8 goals, none of which were penalty. Now, that isn't too bad considering how many starts he had. In the 2014-2015 season, he actually increased his starts to 16 and managed to score 12 goals. So we can see those figures rising. Again, none of those were penalties, but we can see that his general progression is going up. And then finally, in the season 2015-2016, probably the season that made Leicester City go and buy Islam Slimani, he had 33 starts in the Portuguese league for Sporting Lisbon, getting himself 27 goals, which was the second highest in the whole of the Portuguese league. 2 of those were also penalties. Maybe he's looking to get a new penalty taker, is Claudio Ranieri. So we can see that he has improved season upon season, and maybe it's time and he's ready to jump to a league like the Premiership. Now, if we look at his debut for Leicester City, maybe we can get some details about what type of player he may be in the Premier League from that game. Now, let's take into account it was against Burnley, so it isn't the toughest competition in the Premiership. But Burnley have shown that they can be defensively solid when they come up against the likes of Liverpool and manage to win 2-0. Now, in his debut for Leicester City, he had 3 attempts on goal, did Islam Slimani, which made him joint 6th in the league for attempts on goal, beating out the likes of Diego Costa, Troy Deeney, Daniel Sturridge, Marcus Rashford and Jermaine Defoe. And out of those 3 shots on goal, 2 of them came from inside the box, which put him joint 5th in the league for attempts from inside. The important fact though is 3 of those shots were on target, giving him a shot accuracy of 100% in his first game, and giving him a goal conversion rate of 66.7%, which of course put him right at the top, joint 1st in the league. As far as chances created, it was very slim pickings. Of course, he was nowhere near the top 10 for any of those stats. But we can see that he is an out-and-out striker. Now, this should give defences something else to worry about apart from Jamie Vardy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the other Leicester attacking players, but I'm just saying other teams knew when they come up against Leicester to worry about Jamie Vardy and Riyad Mahrez. Those are the ones that could do real damage and could turn a game on its head. Now they have Islam Slimani to worry about, and if he keeps this trend going that he has had during his career and can fit in at Leicester City, which I believe Riyad Mahrez will help him with, then we could be looking at a player that could help keep Leicester near the top of the table. Now, of course, one game is not enough to go on. I could be really wrong and he could turn out to be a flop. But taking into account his performance and taking into account how well Leicester played in Europe as well as against Burnley, maybe we're looking at a top 7, top 6 kind of team, and Islam Slimani can definitely get some of the goals. Now, the bad side of that is probably going to affect Jamie Vardy's goal conversion rate. If you've got 2 strikers banging them in, that usually means you're not going to have 2 strikers that are scoring 20 plus in a season. Now, to a customised Slimani, who is their record transfer, they may move Vardy about, they may try different formations, they may keep it the same and have Slimani and Vardy just as the front 2. We don't know yet, and we're going to have to wait and see and evaluate as the season goes on. Either way, coming in at 8.5 million and with Jamie Vardy costing so much, maybe Islam Slimani can be that cheaper striker option to rival the likes of Lukaku as we move on with this season. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in as always. I hope you're happy to see FPL content still on the channel. Make sure to vote in the Football Blogging Awards. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button. I've been JNO, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.